Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition Plus. For the Roval, it's been a long time since we last played this, maybe about a month. So, a little bit of a refresher of the point situation. We have a 1-point lead over William Byron. Hamlin is a little bit further back. Everything's pretty close in the points. Like, the top 8 are still about 30 points out, or maybe about 19 points out. But basically, top 5 are still pretty close, all things considered. And factoring in stage points, that's still going to be pretty close still. So, either way, we're going to be breaking like a little bit of our series clause where we're going to be qualifying for this. So, that's what we're going to do. So, otherwise, that's basically what we're going to do. And we'll just hope that Byron and Hamlin don't just run extremely well and just beat me in the points. So, yeah, after that, then everything will kind of go back to normal. So, with us starting last. The settings, pretty much same as usual. Nothing's really different here. But I'm just making sure all this is good to go. Compared to Rivals, the Roval actually functions as it's intended. So, it's going to be fun. So, with all that said, before we jump into everything, big shout out to my 2 Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members for supporting my channel again. Always really appreciate it. So, thank you guys for always doing what you guys do. It means a lot, helps me out in more ways than one. So, thank you so much. Without further ado, jump in the Roval and try to do something through the last corner. This track's fun in the other games, but this one's just brutal with how the sensitivity is. But that's 1:17.4. Damn, it's 6th. I did some practicing for this race. The handling of this car is atrocious. Eric Jones on pole, nice. Logano second. Hamlin's 10th. Byron is... Oh, wow, he is... Oh, my God, 32nd. Okay, we're going to have a really good points day. Yeah, just... The sensitivity is just awful. It's just... The brakes and everything just... It's just so... It's so bizarre. I know I got a comment saying that there exists, like, an adapter. So you can play, like, you can use your Xbox One controller on a Switch. Which is pretty damn cool. I'm glad that person mentioned it because I might have to get that at some point because this would make this game, especially road courses, so much more more enjoyable. Because if you thought the Heat games were rough, on here at this track it's brutal, but at least it's functional. Like Rivals, like is a complete shit show, but this is like playable. But we're on the outside though, which is the lane I want to be in. So that's really good. Brad went to the back. Chase failed pre-race inspection. Boo-hoo. Eric Jones on pole, which kind of shocking. Maybe he'll pull off a dub. I don't have to win. I just have to finish, ahead of my championship competitors of Hamlin and Byron. So yeah, we're on the outside here. I do want to be on this lane on the start of these races, just because we can really kind of attack turn 1 and kind of hit the angle I want. So I can kind of enter up high, cut down low a little bit. I kind of pinched Kurt there. I'm sorry, but that was kind of the gist of how to approach that corner. Because I started so well. We're doing... Ooh, why is Priest up? I forgot that Priest is up here. But yeah, up to P4. Nice. We're going to need to gain as much points as we possibly can because I don't think at Vegas we're going to do very well. I think we're going to get like top 10 finish or like a top 15 for sure, but we're going to lose a lot just on stage points alone. So we can try to get some kind of points here during these stages, the better, because we're barely ahead of Byron and Hamlin's about like 6 points back. So yeah, but this race, especially on the start, it's so important to just go for it because the AI, once things spread out a little bit, it's really tough. Also, Logano just passed. Wow, that's really depressing. I really wanted Eric Jones to win this race, but of course, Logano has to just think up the show and ruin it for everyone else. So that's annoying. Man, Bowman high. Oh my God. Don't wreck. Phew. That was scary. And we lost the spot in the process. Hello, Chase Elliott. That's what I meant about being aggressive on the start because they're still pretty fast. I'm going as fast. I have to be as aggressive as I possibly can. I'm going all out. And they're still, pretty good, so difficulty's really challenging here. So I'm just going to shut up and focus now, because we are in good spot to gain a lot of nice stage points, and I don't want to throw out any more extra points if I can, you know, potentially help it. Also, can this bump on the track fucking fuck off, because that is really aggravating. Bowman, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood, no. Get behind me.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
I'm sorry, Jones.
Right side.
Oh my god, Bowman with the 4-wide send.
Car left.
I was going to say I'm sorry, Jones, because it looks like he was just kind of holding everyone up and I had to go. And Bowman just fucking had his big boy balls on and just... Damn, I got no words. I mean, that was badass. And we gained a spot after all that, but... Alright, I think now things will calm down after all that. We're going to end up 4th in stage 1. Just take it easy in this last corner, because it could be a little tricky. Alright. Jones got 5th, Kurt 6th back there. Don't know where everybody else was behind me. Okay, no playoff people, chase people. They didn't get any points that we have to really worry about. Corilla Joy's 11th, nice. Hamlin's 12th, and as we saw with Byron, he's way far back. James Davis in 18th, nice. Yeah, Logano might be a problem, but I don't know how far back he is in points. I don't think we got to worry about him. But we're going to take 4 tires and fuel. We're going to up the wedge just a little bit, just so it's a bit tighter, because it's really just on edge. But I didn't want to go all the way down to a 5 on the slider, because it seemed about be a bit too tight, and 6 seems to be a bit too loose, so this might help it out a little bit. But we are going to be on the outside here. Yeah, okay, again, so that's really good, because we can try to attack the corner a little bit. So we'll see what we can do. Logano's really fast. Like, he was still a couple of tenths quicker than me a lap, but if we're pretty close to him on the initial start, maybe we can do something. I don't know. Bowman's fast, too. I don't know what it is with Bowman today, but he came to play, because poor Ryan Preece got completely cucked out of that. I mean, he just went from 2nd to who knows what position. Oh, those curves, that just scares me. Yeah, we broke away from the rest of the field behind me, so now it's just going to be if I can just run down Logano or do something. I mean, it looks like Bowman might have the fastest car or something. I just knocked up that freaking... I hit like 2 cones, but only one of them like registered the pain. I don't know what that means, but there's probably some symbolic nature to it. You know what this reminds me of? A race. I don't know if Post-Editor What If can actually do this or what, but definitely go back to the live stream of the NASCAR Rivals race here and like speed up the footage, because there's so many yellows, it's just a broken mess. And then you go here and it's fine. You can maybe argue maybe the AI are a little overpowered, or they might have a bit more grip than they're supposed to, but they're getting around the track as they're supposed to. And also, like, we're racing. It's just, it's nuts. How do you copy and paste something that's just objectively worse? It just baffles me. This is fine. It's wild. And it looks like we're gonna get 3rd in the stage, but you know, just yeah. I don't even need to say it. Like, I think it's pretty obvious with the footage I've shown if Post-Editor What If actually goes through with it. Oh my god, what? The fuck was that? The controller just shut off. Like, maybe it's a sign. It's a sign I need to, like, just get that adapter thing, because that just made no sense. It just shut off. That made no sense at all, and I lost a spot. Now my rhythm's, like, all fucked up. Luckily, it's, you know, we had such a... We're only going to lose a spot in the grand scheme of things, but that didn't need to happen. That was stupid. That was a... we were, like, not even on a racetrack at that point. We literally, like, we basically were, like, ATV ride, off-road fury. I don't know what I'm saying. I think Bowman's actually up there in points, too, so it's... I mean, not ideal he's running this well. So I don't know. But we're going to pit here, get 4 tires and fuel. Stage 3 is going to be about 14 laps, so we will have to pit once during the last stage. We're going to be on the outside, which again should be good. I'm just worried about the start. Oh, we lost a spot. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. Also, Bowman, actually, he got the... Actually, that's not really good, because it seemed like Bowman was much faster than Logano there. Can I sneak up high? Yes, I can. Kind of arc it wide. That didn't really work. So that sucked. We should get by Jones here, because we got the preferred lane. Just trying to be careful. I don't want to full spin. These starts are so important to just get a good launch off it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's it. That was... that was the most Logano thing ever. I can't even be upset about that. That was like just prime Logano right there. Like, I crossed him over, he crossed me back. That was kind of hot. Alright, in the second. First, the highest we've been all in the field all day. I can't imagine I'm going to catch Bowman because he was so much faster than Logano there, and he just was stuck behind him. So I think we're just going to be screwed. I mean, he has a 3-second lead already. How? Damn. We're going to have to hope that we can, like, somehow undercut him during the pit stops or something. I'm trying as hard as I can. It's just, he's just way too fast. Every other part of the track, it seems like I'm decently even, but before we get into the oval 1 and 2, those bumps, they affect me so much. I lose what feels like most of my time through that small section. And it drives me nuts because the AI don't bounce around like I do. It just... I don't know why that's even a thing because it wasn't like that in Heat 5. So I don't know what changed to make that worse. It makes no sense to me. But I can't really do anything about it. I just have to kind of just wait for it to just stop bouncing so I can get back in the gas. And it just feels like I lose, so much time because then I'm losing time off that and then I'm losing time here. Now I'm not. So it makes me look like I'm like trying to gaslight my audience. But yeah, I don't know. There's just not a whole lot we can do in this situation. And it just kind of sucks because we're just... losing time. Looks like Chris Buescher is faster than me, but we're just going to try to keep holding him off. I was afraid to turn more because if I turn too much, it's going to freak out, so it's okay. We're managing. I'm going to pit now. I don't know if this is going to really help us or not, but it's worth to try to undercut him. Looks like Bowman's doing the same exact thing, so... Dodged the bullet there. That could have been really bad. We're going to make this thing a little bit tighter just to get it to stop being so twitchy, but yeah, that could have been really bad. Yeah, he pitted with me, so that's not really going to benefit us unless he just gets caught up in lap traffic or something, but yeah. I guess we'll just finish second today. Just nothing really we could do. Oh, man. I mean, it was an alright stop, but it just pains me because I know I can run a lot better here. If I just had the controls just be a little more comfortable, if I just wasn't on the switch one, then I can put up a good fight for Bowman. I mean, I'm not saying I can win, but I can at least put up a good fight. We actually gained a couple of seconds there during the pit stops. You notice, like, we're about like 7 seconds back, and now it's 4.7. So we gained something there, so that's interesting. But he is just way faster than me, so I don't know. I don't think it's really going to matter too much, but it looks like we might be able to get second after all this, or maybe third because Buescher's pitting, so I don't know. I mean, that undercut might not even work for him. But either way, I think top 3 is a very easy thing to achieve here. See where the cycles us out at. Okay, it is definitively second. 5.3 back. Bowman's not going to hit any lap traffic, so... yeah, I mean, he's basically got on lockdown unless we get like a random Heat AI yellow, which usually occurs, but, the purity of me just wants it to go green. Just get this over with, move on. Because that just gives us another opportunity to just choke it away, so... just let it ride out.
Yellow flag.
Ooh, that changes things. We can cheese a win here. Nobody else is pitting. Denny Hamlin's 9th. William Byron is 33rd. Jeez. Talk about a sad run for him. We're going to stay out. We're going to be on the outside, though, which is honestly probably the best lane we need to be in. So if we could just nail this start, get to the outside of him, we could probably BS a win here. Because on these starts, we have something for him, somewhat. Just, there we go, got to his outside there just that little bit. It's perfect, that's just what I wanted, because now we'll have the preferred lane here. Nail the corner. Boom, into the lead we go. Just nail this corner. Okay. Perfect. And Buescher's going to hold him up, so okay, we're just going to run away now. I don't know what happened behind me, but now Logano's second, so clearly some beating and banging's going on that I just wasn't aware of, but don't care. Just run away. That probably should have been a corner cut, but fuck it, they always get through there so much better than me. I'm going to just cheese it where I can. White flags out, we got a second lead over Logano. I mean, that was a pretty Martin Truex clutch type of move there. Just very clean, very suave. That was really nice. So yeah, we basically got lucky. People meme on how Bowman gets backed in the lane, so we kind of pulled the Bowman here. Don't know what the points are going to be like now, because I don't know where Bowman's at in the points exactly. He might gain some on us. But this win here might help us out a lot more than just him finishing a few spots ahead of me in stage points. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. Especially since Hamlin's running top 10, but Byron just completely went home. So yeah, we need every point we can going into Vegas, because that one is the only other question mark in the season where I'm just not sure how we're going to do. So I really want to make sure, we just, do as best as we can here. Because I don't know how that's going to go. But yeah, we just need to get through this last quarter, not pull a Jimmy Johnson, and, we'll be fine. We don't got to set the world on fire. I might even just keep it in third gear, just so it doesn't even go down to second gear and, freak out. We'll do it there. All right, we played it safe, but a dub. I don't know why I think it was good. That was amazing. We'll do a little burnout. We can't really do our normal thing because not enough space to do our spinny doos. But yeah, we come back to this and we win at the Roval. See, that was like a race. That was so nice. Any people that were watching the rivals Roval race would understand where I'm coming from, because that was so pathetic. And this one was dare I say, good. Obviously, finishing results, we get a dub. Eric Jones top or 6th, Buescher 5th, Ryan Preece 4th. Yeah, I guess we'll see how the points shake out, because I don't know what it's going to be like. But Hamlin got 9th, so he might actually move up to 2nd. Obviously, like we've established, poor William Byron was utterly garbage. I mean, he got beat by Brendan Gaughan, who wasn't even racing in 2021. That's how bad he was. So, 22 points over Bowman. I didn't know I was that far ahead of Bowman. Bowman really leapfrogged ahead of everyone to get to 2nd. I didn't expect that. I mean, that's kind of the gap we need going into Vegas. I just don't know how that's going to go. But yeah, we went to that about as clutch as possible. Michael McDowell's 10th. That's pretty cool. Logano's way back there too. Jeez. Yeah, okay, so a lot of the big-name drivers really aren't doing too well. Bell has a win at some point. Poor Kurt is having a horrific 22nd. Oh, that's gross. Well, yeah, we did what we needed to do. We went to that race and tried to max out points. And we did well, not really max out points, but we did the best we could. Don't know why this Charlotte 600 thing was in the background when it's the Roval. Yeah, it's just doesn't look right. I'm no expert. He's still in the car. COVID protocols are over. I don't think you need to social distance that hardcore, but I don't know. Let's just move on. Boom with oh my god, 116. Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to, my best lap ever was a 117 flat, so there was no way I was going to be able to compete with them. That yellow saved us. Briscoe on the move. Well, that's adorable. And tough break award goes to Chase. Oh no, I don't know what happened to him, but he had a bad day. Next up is Vegas, and then after that's Homestead, which I think Homestead will do a lot better than Vegas for sure. Martinsville, think we'll do pretty good. Especially with the lap traffic being a factor there, I think that's going to be good. We need to go into Phoenix with as big of a point lead as possible because I don't know how we're going to do there. So we might lose a lot of points. So if we can go into that with like 30 points, that would be ideal. But we need to get out of Vegas in decent shape, so we'll see how that goes. But I guess for now, we'll wrap up today's episode. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters: Adele Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Dave Farron, Channel 15, NASCAR Bailey Carey, Golf Game 100, EmilioBebzer, Mexican League 1986, Mark Harman, and Akbar Fan 5556 for the support. Again, really appreciate what you guys do for your channel every single month. It does mean a lot. Always goes a long ways, so I'm just always really grateful and just really happy that you guys do what you do. It does mean a lot, and it does really help me out, so just thank you so much. See you all next episode at Vegas. We'll try to get through this couple of races before we get to Phoenix, where the real life series is going to be heading there about a week and a half from now, or less than 2 weeks from now. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but less than 10 days from now. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, but so we'll try to wrap this up around the same time. So yeah. So with that, that'll do it for me. See you all next episode of Vegas. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.